Alright, hello everyone. So welcome to day 5 of chapter 7. Unfortunately, I'm on my own today because none of my staff can make it, and because these two playing teams here have some time issues that they swapped into a time that was outside the staff's agreed time, so they are not around to. So yeah, that's sort of the situation we're in. As Joan will be on his own today, and let's see what matches we have up for today. So, yeah, I have to show y'all the bracket first. So we're now down to 3 teams, which is going to be Aquarius, who is standing at the winner's bracket for tomorrow. And we're going to have Lunasomnia and Team AL Alex Love here battling for the second spot of the second spot here today, for the second finale spot. So, yep, this is going to be the schedule today. We only have one match, which is 8 PM now, AL versus LSN. And the other thing is that AL here of Norton, Immortal, Ice, Tempest, Mango, Titi, UKY. And for that Asian, and for Lunasomnia, that Asian Wolf, Ame, Garbage Hack, Kaidi, Kishi, Chokoganji, Cosmos, and ES. Oh, oops, wrong screen. So now that we're in, let's go and move on to the game. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I'm on my own today, so things will be a bit slower today, guys. I will apologize if that's the case. So yeah, that's the situation we're in today here, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's back to the good old days where, or back to the old days where I'm sort of on my own. But moving, oh my, I thought I already swapped the band pick screen, or yeah, I downloaded but I forgot to swap. Lol. So yeah, this is the real screen here. So one thing. Oh my, the bands are occurring fast, so let's just go through it. So we have the Seer and the Antiquarian as the first 2 bands, which is just some pretty standard bands with nothing too special in it. And currently, oh my, I even got the screen wrong. Lol. I mean, that's what happens when you do. That's what happens. Anyways. The correction here is that Lunasomnia is gonna go first, and it is going to be in Ever Sleeping Town, that's the real one. As Lunasomnia Survivor will be playing off against Titi, who does have a very strong Goatman, as we've already seen by here and now. So we're gonna see the Aeroplanist and Knight being the first choices here. The first 2 choices here, which is actually pretty interesting because we don't normally see that. We don't normally see Aeroplanist prioritize that bad because he's only 50-50 against a Goatman. He's not the worst, but he's not the best either. And Novice being banned and so forth, this is very much leaning towards a Goatman pick here, so yeah, Magician select next just to prevent the Goatman. And it's also good against the Shadow if TT wants to pull that one out. So we do have Meteorologist as the next one, next band here, and Perfumer will be the last pick, which is just very tanky, very steady team comp if you ask me. Oh my, Perfumer is small. But yeah, steady team comp, tanky, just what you expect as a standard pick against the Goatman and y'all. I mean, the question is if TT here does want to play Goatman, because Goatman is good, but here is a bit of a question mark. I mean, like Magician, Perfumer, both are very good against the Goatman, so yeah, like we already do see that they have selected the Goatman, as Goatman is just a comfort pick, very standard, strong on Ever-Seeming Town, because in the Ever-Seeming Town there are some very narrow alleys that can't get blocked by the Goatman. And actually one thing that's very interesting is in this game, like the 130 persona balance change is already live. So that means that we've already seen the Pharaoh Lady nerf and nerf and all. No, Pharaoh Lady buff, I think. Naiad buff and a couple of balance changes, and also the 130 persona. 130 persona is also in play here. Like this is actually a huge, if you ask me, because like this would change the entire game work. Like how would the teams picks and bans and all, because like that means that no matter you're a survivor or hunter, you can bring more persona, and the survivor has some pretty powerful persona, if you ask me. So yeah, over here, I think the Aeroplanist Garbage Hack may take the first kite, because if we're looking at this here, the Magician having free illusions gives him a pretty high potential in kiting the Hunter. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the Aeroplanist is only 50-50 at best, because the Aeroplanist can shoot towards the Hunter if not played right too. So yeah, the thing I wonder for persona, like the survivors having much more effective personas than before, is going to be very powerful here. And Hunter also have the persona, the one where like if you get the attack down, you're going to, like after you knock people down, you can increase your attack recovery permanently. Like that is also a very strong persona, if you ask me as well. Anyways, we're gonna heading into the game with your one and only caster for the night, Invisible Jung, as poor Jung is on his own, lol. Yeah, so moving into the match here, Garbage Hack will be taking the kite, and he only has Tide Turner, as he has no kiting persona, so this will be a bit of trouble. As for him, how long he lasts will be highly dependent on how he's going to make the jetpacks count at this point. So let's see. Going to be cutting around here, try to pad a mind game, try to appear behind of the Airplanist. Is able to get a early hit into the game here, which is very, very fast. And considering that the Goatman is a very high in like resentment level, so he's forced to use a jetpack here. But can he make this jetpack count? But shoots into the wall here, forced to use the hover to also try and make this cage drop, but not able to. And we are talking about, I think it's like 45 seconds into the game, and we already have the first down. And also, the Hunter brought Abnormal here, so if he wants to, he can rush to the Perfumer and kick her Cypher away. So let's see, would that be the case here? He's definitely going to heading for it, so the survivors, like the Knight, should go into rescue instantly to take no damage rescue, or else this would all be for void. Because now we're talking about only like one Cypher into the game at best, and we already have a first down, but goes for the instant rescue here though, so it's able to take a chip damage, which is like not a completely no damage rescue, which is still fine. But Airplanist, let's see. He still has 2 more jetpacks to work with, and this is a massive cage though. But since it's a massive cage, it'll be much harder for Saki-chan here to play mind game. But going to use another cage here, and let's see, other jetpack. Yeah, but the Knight is also outside though, and is able to like give the Airplanist long enough for this cage to drop, and now he has 1 more jetpack. Definitely cannot afford to miss the next cage. I think it'll be better to take a normal attack hit here, because he still has 1 more jetpack to work with though, so yeah, let's see here. Oh, last jetpack. Oh, but kinda shoots into the water, but the cage ends up dropping on him. So currently Garbage Hack is actually doing a very good job in extending out the kite, and the Knight is here once again to battle. So it seems like the plan for LSN Survivor here to have the full team to go on full-on kiting, or rather like assisting with the Knight is definitely working out here, able to take the down, but he definitely extended a lot. Though the fortunate thing for Saki-chan is that he still has Abnormal in play here though, so that may or may not help him out here, because with the Abnormal we're talking about second chair and we only have around 2.5 ciphers, which is possible here, but is able to get a terror shot on the Knight. Cosmos here not being cautious enough. Like, that's one thing about the Goldman is that you do not be like to rescue plays like that. Cosmos definitely was not paying attention there, and that come back to haunt him because that sort of negated the whole point. That sort of negated the whole like advantage or like recovery they gained through that second kite. So now the Knight is end up got healed up, but definitely a lot of wasted potential wasted time over there though. So now we're talking about we still have near 2 whole ciphers in total though, so this is not definitely not looking too good for the Survivor. Oh yeah, so yeah, seems like Saki-chan here has a bit of a lagging issue, so let's wait for them a bit. Oh yeah, the unfortunate thing is that Salted, who is the captain, currently is not here, so... Oh, we're back into the game now. So yeah, fortunately Salted came back. Anyways, here Saki-chan is still wandering around now because currently he sort of lost sight. But hold on, Cosmos here, very dangerous though. Oh, but unfortunately for him, Saki-chan placed, or Titi here placed it wrong and is forced to waste another cage there. But fortunately for him, he's still able to get it down. And let's see though, the Knight does have borrowed time. The only person here that without borrowed time is going to be the Magician. So let's see what. They probably have to be a bit cautious about that. Currently, the Magician is decoding a new ciphers and the cipher falling a bit behind. Kishi here trying to play hide and seek, but it's too obvious and he actually got hit out of the illusion. So kind of forced to have an early rescue, and because TC here still has resentment and currently the Knight only has a fly effect to work with and was end up forced to use there. So, oh, misses the swing, hold on. Mind Games able to pass through it, another cage coming in. Yeah, another cage coming in, but Cosmos there definitely did last longer than what he could have there. But the thing though is that Kishi is the one decoding the last cipher, and we can see that Saki-chan is going to be chairing near, like in range of one of the last ciphers so that Kishi cannot decode comfortably. And also, the Perfume is forced to come in to rescue too. Like, the ciphers are not enough, but fortunately because of the hit outside the cage, it was fine, but the Perfumer definitely will have to try and body block for a Knight here. Let's see, can he do it though? This will be a good test of skill, but misses the swing on the Knight. Another cage, this time this cage's skills are too short. It appears at the wrong side though, so this is going to, oh my goodness, the Knight able to survive, is forced to use out the blink there, and with that this is going to secure the elimination for good. And this is going to be slowly but surely heading into the Hunter's game, seeing the fact that we only have 2 survivors left on the game. They are missing around a 10%, which the perfume is decoding right now, but it doesn't seem that... Yeah, never mind. CC here finally realized the magician's decoding it. So let's see, would the plan be the perfumer to come into pressure? Or maybe to decode a new one? Maybe it's better to come into pressure, because the magician still has some illusions to work with. And let's see, does, it doesn't seem that CC knows the perfumer here is here, or he knows it doesn't care because he knows the magician had no borrowed time. Yeah, because the magician here has no borrowed time though, there is still... So if Gable if I take it down here, maybe it would be better to chair here, I feel like. But it's chair and look for a perfumer, because currently has no idea like where did the perfumer even head into. I mean, there is Tinnitus around, but the thing is that he still does not know where they are propping it at. And the longer this wears off, like slowly or surely, the tension may wear off. So I think it'd be better to chair first eventually. Because if you see the perfume is actually already popping the gate there. Yeah. Oh, here finally realizes it, but... Oh. This time I was the one who lagged. So yeah, with that, is going to be a 3-man elimination for the first round, which is decent enough for both sides. And I mean, for Team AL, it's unfortunate because they could have 4-man if they chaired and looked for the perfumer. They wanted that 4-man. They wanted that 4-man, but they did not approach it in the correct way. And for Team Team LSN, they definitely had their merits there, with the like body block and the knight coming to help Aeroplanist rebound kite, but the terror shock from Cosmos or from the knight almost gave them away too. So it's a bit of an error on both sides that led into this 3-man elimination. So let's see what will happen in the second half, as ES might end up playing the Evil Reptilian. With that, we're gonna head in a quick pause and we'll see everyone after the break. See you in a bit.
A mythical realm captured by the pen of a daring explorer. Like an eternal scroll buried deep within the golden sands. Quietly suspended at the edge of time. Clad in golden veils. Bathed in the gods' blessings. The feathers of Mott descend from the heavens, weighing the sins of departed souls. The field of reeds sways with the breeze. Their ancient hymns echoing through the ages. Whispering of the endless cycle of life and immortality. A mythical realm captured by the pen of a daring explorer. Like an eternal scroll buried deep within the golden sands. Quietly suspended at the edge of time. Clad in golden veils. Bathed in the gods' blessings. The feathers of Mott descend from the heavens. Weighing the sins of departed souls. The field of reeds sways with the breeze. Their ancient hymns echoing through the ages.
Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be moving on to the second half here, and as for the first half, like definitely got a free man elimination for AS Hunter, which is good enough, but I mean in previous round we do see that often in the matches that AL won, they always got a 4-man, but here for Team AL, them getting a free man does give them a shimmer of hope. Like a shimmer of hope, if ES gets a 4-man here, everything would change. Also, considering the fact that ES plays Evil Reptilian, which is a pretty like off-meta hunter. It's a pretty off-meta hunter here. And it's a possibility that for Team AL, they're not familiar with how it works. So we are going to be heading into the second half. So no acrobat and no magician. It's obvious that he's aiming straight for the Evil Reptilian. Like acro and magician are decent against the Evil Reptilian, because the thing with them is that when the Evil Reptilian tries to do a drop down, what they can do is they instantly use their abilities, and then they'll end up not getting hit at all. Hold on. How is everyone getting XP from my streams? That's weird. Lol, I'm just lolling at what's ongoing at the stream right now. Anyways, back into the game. So we have Mercenary and Antiquarian as the first two picks. I mean, yeah, seeing that it's an Evil Reptilian, they probably want to prioritize rescuing. And there is no Meteorologist. So that does mean that the Perfumer is going to be in play here. So yeah, just a tank more. Oh my gosh, I need to fix that. And we are looking at the Puppeteer as the last band, because probably they do not want him being like tanky and all. And the last pick here is gonna be the Seer. And yeah, very smart to select the Seer out now, because the Seer currently is not in globals and anything. So this will be a bit of a good opportunity to just have an extra tank, and like when the Seer is there to assist the Perfumer, then that will make the Perfumer near unchaseable at the start, because it takes like a lot, and I do mean a lot of hits to down her. So, moving into the game here, I think both Perfumer and Seer himself can get chased first. But no, probably is a Seer or Antiquarian too. Antiquarian, there's still a possibility that the Antiquarian would miss the swipes. Would possibly like miss the swipes and all. So yeah, I mean the good thing is that the Survivor only need to tie. Oh my, I love how a bunch of people are now all of a sudden my top fans for having 75 XP, and I don't even know how the XP even works. Haha. And oh my goodness, I just realized one thing for everyone in the chat. First of all, let me lock in the evil reptilian for them first. Second of all, I'm on 786 subscribers. So I actually might 14 more, and I actually might hit what 800. Ah. Who would have thought there would be a day this would happen? Even though I no longer post videos and stuff. Yeah, so moving on here, Evil Reptilian probably chase the sphere first. Because like no matter who you chase, there will be an owl anyways. May as well as, you know, actually like nip the head off the bud first, so. Swap into in-game here. Oh my! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I forgot to invite my mini. No, it's okay, I can solve it, hold on. I can solve it. Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. When you're on your own, you are like vulnerable to doing dumb things. Basically, my mini account is the one on my laptop, but I only remember to get my like main account in on my phone for BP. But I've forgotten to get my I've forgotten to get my mini account on my laptop. So what would happen is that would make that y'all cannot see what's going on. But fortunately, there is a way to solve it because I can instantly transfer it, and hopefully in the laptop it's still able to see. Oh, just made it. Yeah, you're fortunately I have good reaction. So yeah, we end up missing the spawn selections, but we do see here is Mango's Perfumer may get the first chase here, but I feel like this is like the Perfumer is probably like the hardest to get chased here in the entire team, just cause she does have the serious assist. But if gonna get caught in a very dangerous spot early into the game here, so probably have to perfume backwards, which is gonna what happen. But Evil Reptilian does have the jumps though, so you have to be very careful here. Yep, gonna jump Perfumer, predicted to not vault. If they're gonna take the hit here, Sears out, not being able to come and play here. I feel there seems to be a bit of a communication error because but hold on, Perfume actually used the perfume here? Like, I'm not sure if that's the best spot though. Maybe he was trying to predict the Evil Reptilian jumping onto the stairs, which did not happen there though. Oh, let's see, goes for the hit, drop down. Sears out must have to be in play here. Is able to come in play here, but actually ES did not even hit. He was just baiting it out with an action. Like, does that even work? But fortunately, Perfume's last perfume does come into play here, and is able to force up ES's blink to get it down. So, actually, like, this is actually a decent kite though. We're talking about a near free cipher kite. So we'll have to see if ES is able to get anything out of this camp, or else he may have to settle for a tie. Alright though, Mercenary coming into play here. Goes for drop down, able to dodge it. Terror Shock, not able to get it though. A very beautiful rescue from Tempest, able to get off scot-free. And ES considered to go double down, but Merc has elbow pad, you cannot. And Mango is just gonna die in the corner. He's like, I'm not even bothered gonna kite. But I think it's not the best to die in the corner because you're just giving out full presence here. Like, now it's in full presence, so the survivors will have to consider if they want to rescue or sacrifice. Antiquarian coming into play. Like, I thought they might choose to sacrifice though. Hold on, the Stomp hit able to pull the rescue, but both of them end up getting injured. Or not the rescue, the balloon rescue or whatever. My bad, I'm tripping here. Yeah, so anyways, Perfumer gonna be chaired here. Second chair, yeah, like, I think the good thing, like, the survivor had to consider, hold on, is it just me or, what? Seer's hiding in the locker out of all places? Like, I'm not sure what exactly was the Seer trying over there, because if he got busted through the locker, this would have been a complete disaster. But yeah, like, they're gonna choose a sacrifice because the Antiquarian got injured there. Like, I personally felt like, oh, jumps onto the 2-story. I personally felt like it would have been better if they chose to, like, not rescue and do nothing entirely and preserve the health. Because, like, now both the Antiquarian and the Mercenary are in bad condition. So if the Seer ends up going down too fast, then this is not going to be a safe rescue. Fortunately, the Mercenary is the Cypher with a slower progress, but it's a possibility that ES would ignore the Seer and go back, which will be the case here. It's gonna head straight to Nortus Antiquarian. So let's see, the Antiquarian misses the swing, is gonna get it down here. The last Cypher is the one at the face here, so this is not looking good. Because now, the survivors will be forced to start a new Cypher far away. But first of all, that Cypher is within jumping range. Second of all, this gives the evil Reptilian ample time to try and down the Mercenary. So the Mercenary had to be careful in where he positioned himself. Position too close, he may be forced to rescue. Position too far, ES can just charge at the Seer. So the positioning here is going to be very key here. A Seer, oh, fly effect not being effective. Let's see, is it gonna pull the rescue? Yep, it's able to pull the rescue, but Hunter TPing back, so I don't think they can even go back to that Cypher unless someone makes a kite here, but Antiquarian not able to last this out. We now have 2 survivors on the ground, so this does seem that this is heading straight for a four-man elimination here, because Antiquarian's second chair, no one can touch that Cypher, and the Seer's on the ground not able to do anything. Like, even if you're gonna decode it now, it's not going to work out. Oh my. Just look at infinite jumps. Yeah, Merc will be going down, Seer gonna go, but ES already knows he's gonna dare, but I don't think he has enough energy to jump. Oh, Barry has enough energy, but unfortunately not able to kite this one out, and it's gonna be down. Seer already used up the exit path, so this seems to be heading straight towards the 4-man elimination. So if there's a 4-man, this is Luna Somnia is gonna win the first round, which is going to be pretty huge considering that. Which will be huge considering that AL are actually the runner-ups of last IMR. Like, now both survivors already exhausted their exit path, so... And ES is in no hurry here, because the moment he sees a Cypher shaking it, he can take some time to chase the Merc down, and the moment he sees Cypher shaking, he just TP backwards. Yep, now he sees the Seer touching the Cypher, so he can teleport straight away. It's 84%, which is not going to be enough. Yeah, so with that, this is going to be a win for Luna Somnia here, which can be considered a little bit of an upset, because as I talked about, yeah, this is going to be a bit of an upset here, because AL was the runner-ups, and they did lose to Aquarius, but they were actually shaping up fine against any other teams, but they're now tripping here and lost the first round, so anything can happen past the second round. Now, because with LSN winning the first round. And yeah, I feel like it was just the Antiquarian taking damage there, and it did not help them at all. I felt like it's better to just sacrifice entirely, because the Antiquarian taking damage there was very fatal, and all of the last 3 Cyphers being connected together did not help AL2. With that, we're going to take a quick pause, and we'll see everyone after the break. See you in a bit.
Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen. Shh. I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. I must find the key. Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen. Shh. I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. I must find the key. Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen. Shh. I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. I must find the key. Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen.
I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. I must find the key.
Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen.
I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. I must find the key.
Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen.
I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling to break free. must find the key.
Now watch closely. I'm about to show you the greatest escape back to the world's ever seen.
I'm chained by the shackles of my own mind. Struggling.
Alright, so... wait. Did that even work? Oh, well, I don't care. Alright, so... yeah, there was a bit of confusion. Alright, so yeah, okay, I explained it to them. Anyways, yeah, just now there's a bit of confusion, but currently Somnia's in the head, and I'm actually very interested to see what we're expecting, because like, if we're gonna move on to the rounds, wait, let's see, here, we can I forgot to replace it again. Basically, if we see the screen here, there is actually a rotation out, and this will be Kai D making his appearance. And for those of you who are familiar with that name, Kai D was the hunter of ATG, the runner-ups of Chapter 5. This will be his first appearance in the entire tournament, and one thing to note is that he is a very good Hell Ember. Like, he can play opera singer just fine, but he's also notorious and terrifying of his Hell Ember once, like, getting a 3-man elimination with his Hell Ember when they knew it was a Hell Ember. But yeah, the opera singer got banned first because his opera singer is also a force to be reckoned with. Like, that's the thing. He is a very good Hell Ember, but if you really go, like, ban his Hell Ember, you're just releasing out some potential more terrifying hunters. So we're seeing the Magician and Gravekeeper, and I honestly think this Gravekeeper may end up being the breaking point of this team, because Gravekeeper himself is not that great of a rescuer, and second of all, Hell Ember can just target the Gravekeeper. Because like, you dive underground and the Hell Ember can just walk unless you pull down the Paladin advance, or else you're likely gonna get hit. And once Hell Ember gains presence, this is going to be full out war here. So yeah, like, they got rid of all the tanky, like, he got rid of the tanky stuff, so I'm like kind of, it's like very likely that this is going to be a Hell Ember, as Kaidi is known, and I'm not sure if AAL was prepared against that. Because like, if they knew it was a Hell Ember, they probably could have considered the first officer. Oh, the first officer got banned, yeah. So yes, it's all Kaidi's intention is clear. They lost Mercenary to global bans, and then instantly got rid of other safe rescuers. And here, no matter who you choose, it has risk. Like Gravekeeper, Wildling both have risks rescuing against the Hell Ember. So this is actually a masterclass of ban pick. And the thing is that they sort of have to deal to let out the Hell Ember, because Opera Singer can also be terrifying as well. So yeah, like here, because currently LSN is in the lead, so here they're definitely looking to try and take the win here. Kai D gonna make his selection. Probably the Hell Emperor, to no one's surprise, I assume. Let me just... yeah. To no one's surprise here. Yeah, so I think here it would have been beneficial for AL if they had an Embomber, just in case of the Hell Emperor, because we did see team which team was that? I forgot the team name of the champions of Team 5 of Chapter 5 because they keep on changing their names. But yeah, anyways, we like did see them previously, like the winner of Chapter 5, they picked Embomber because they anticipated the Hell Emperor, and the point of Hell Emperor or Embomber is they do not even need to rescue in the first place, which in this scenario is not going to be the case here because they do not have an Hell Emperor. Yeah, so heading into the game here, you're gonna spawn the center where the Gravekeeper is, and honestly, like with Meteorologist's pushback and Professor Skills, it might be better for Kai D to just chase the Gravekeeper down himself. I feel like this would be the best play. I feel like this would be the best play, is to choose the go straight for the Gravekeeper. Because like the shovel is easy to gain presence through the shovel because he does feed presence, and once he feeds presence, this will be terrifying. For personal wise, let's see. We do see one tied to flywheel, like standard stuff here, but so they don't. But yeah, I think if the first chase will be everything for this game, honestly. Anyways, we're gonna head into the match with your own caster, Invisible Joe. Okay, we're heading to the match, Kylie walking straight, and Gravekeeper does anticipate that he has a possibility of getting chased first, as he's instantly going to rotate into the 2-story here, but I think he hesitated for a bit because he lost out some distance, as I thought the Gravekeeper would be a bit further away, and Kai D definitely hard after Tempest here, because as I mentioned, Gravekeeper can get chased. Like, I think that's a beautiful band pick done from Kai D's side, so now, going to go after it, but currently, there's still quite some distance, so Kai D not looking to have like a clean shot just yet. Now finally use the shovel, but the thing is that unless the Gravekeeper uses the dash 4, or else he'll get hit and then that's be present. But oh, beautiful like juke over there. Oh, Tempest is actually doing a very good job, but finally not gonna work the juke, and there is a puppet after it though, so forced to walk in a straight line straight away, and there is blink and stuff to work with, so let's see Gravekeeper gonna play around this pallet maybe. Oh, but end up getting hit, and with one blink down goes the Gravekeeper, and this is a very bad situation for the survivors. First of all, we're talking about Gravekeeper's the only tide turner, and that is gone. Second of all, it's only like 2.5 ciphers at best. Third of all, like he got chaired in a Dakota cipher. And fourth of all, how are we gonna rescue in such a professional Hell Emperor? I mean, the Professor can try to rescue with the hardening scale, but hold on, try to do the hit trick did not work out here. The Professor is able to pull the rescue, but unfortunately not able to pull the block though, so this will be an instant farm of the chair. So yeah, this is not the worst situation because like the professor did not go down, but not the best either too, because they're not able to gain stuff out of it. Anyways, and now he's gonna go outside because he's confident that no one would try to go and rescue, and he could always swap back to the yellow puppet over there if someone ever touches down, which someone is, so he's gonna swap straight back. But he's actually just gonna allow them to keep on getting a free rescue though. Like, I'm not sure if that's the best play because Kaidi is playing kind of aggressive here, but I think in this scenario it's not working out for him. So now he's trying to do doing the straight line hitbox trick. Oh, but uses the puppet, the Phantom Soul there. I don't think that's the best play. I think he probably misclicked that or something. Or he's just trying to bait the professor. Yeah, because the thing though is that Kaidi is giving out some... Oh, Hardening Scale blocked it. But yeah, like, I feel like not playing the camping game is not ideal for Kaidi though. Because now we're sending back to the Manor, and like the ciphers are still a bit far away, but it does take some time for the Hellhammer to chase someone down, especially we're talking that everyone is in full health because the professor blocking the attack and all. Oh, goes for the professor here, whose hardening skill is in cooldown, so let's see how long can Norton drag this one out. Oh, if Blink was active there, the professor could have gotten Terror Shocked. Oh! Terror Shock attempt ends up falling short though, and misses a swing here. Kaidi definitely being a bit too hasty here, and also not using his Phantom Souls to go back on time. So Kaidi is definitely losing out because he also lost Blink before endgame here. And everyone is still healthy, like Kaidi not being able to gain anything out of all these camps is definitely not working in his favor. So at this point it's highly likely that this will be a 3-man endgame from the survivors part. I think for Kaidi's priority now, he has to find a target. He find a target that he wants to eliminate before endgame and commit to it. I mean, he is trying to play the controlling game, but so far he's not gaining any hits at all. And oh, now we see Professor coming in play here with the hardening skills being invincible and all, and the survivors all being well scattered as they're well prepared. I feel like Kaidi's best opportunity was definitely the first and second chair, which he did not gain anything out of. So I guess this will be a bit back and forth. Oh, so yeah, I think the plan for Kaidi is to exhaust out all the items. Because Meteorologist and Magician's items can get exhausted, but Professor's sort of invisible, like has the infinite scales. And yeah, we're already approaching endgame now, so Kaidi really should just find a target, commit to it, because if he does not, he might end up getting free escape. So that's why he's charging straight for the Meteorologist straight away. And I wonder, does he have the claustrophobia, seeing that the gate popping seems to be a bit slower than before. Meteorologist trying to kite to where the dungeon is though. Can she make it? Oh, Blank able to take it down there, and let's see. Both puppets are inactive, so yeah, I think Kaidi would not try to play any tricks here. And just gonna go straight for the chair. So we are gonna be heading into so currently for the survivors, they need to achieve a 3-man escape in order to try and in order to end it. And meanwhile for team AL, their next one definitely have to be a tie. at least a tie, or else they'll get eliminated straight away. But yeah, I felt like Kaidi playing too aggressive backfired, allowing the Professor to pull off the Gravekeeper's second rescue scot-free with no consequences, and got rebound Kaidi out of that was definitely what gave away the chance, because Professor did not take any damage, and he never really got the chance to feel control after that. So yeah, this is overall a nice recovery after the Gravekeeper got chased. But with that being said, we're gonna head into a quick pause, and we'll see everyone after the break for the second half. See you in a bit.
Now watch closely. I'm about to show you.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bringing their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
late nights, bright screens, countdowns, begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back, one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts, alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright off the side. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment drifts and fades away. Now the moments just pass, hold it tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we run. Late nights racing fast, yet we won't break. Every step, play, move, every risk. We take the lead. We chase the light, breaking all chains. Now clock hands turning, time moves on. Oh, fading echo tears are gone. Not just a game, we built a name. We rise as one under the neon light. Legend, rival glory, we won't fall through. Fire won't fade. We feel the thunder. Hear the call, we won't back down. We were born to rise up, stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we run. We rise as one. We rise as one. We stand with pride.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a
Alright, we're now gonna head into the second half here, which is going to be the match between AL survivors, no, AL's Hunter now, versus the survivors of Team LSN, and the score is 6-3, 2-2 in favor of Luna Somnia. So currently it's going to be Team AL's the one that's anxious here, because they already lost the first round 6-3, and here, first of all, they need at least a tie in order to proceed to round 3. Second of all, even if they got tied, they'll be heading to third round with a 6-3 deficit. So if possible, he wants a 3-man elimination to have a bit of bargaining power, and if he gets a 4-man elimination here, then he's gonna reverse turn its tables completely. So yeah, like, we'll have to see how this works out though, because the thing is, first of all, we got rid of the Seer and Anti. First Officer Knight ended up getting and Cheerleader. I think they're preparing for a potential, after Opera got banned. Here they're probably preparing for a potential Shadow. I think UKY here, Unknown here, does play the shadow per my knowledge. Per my knowledge. First officer and cheerleader first to pick, because yeah, like first of all, the first officer can use his Poseidon watch to sort of kick the cheerleader, or no, kick the Hydra off. That's a thing. Second of all, yeah, meteorologist here. Oh wait, the third band is psychologist. Yeah, this is. I'm 90%. I'm like 85% sure this is going to be the shadow, because the band pick is shaping up towards it, and even the selections done from Team LSN does seem to be indicating they're cautious of the shadow. Yeah, fire investigator. So let's see though. Now we're currently just waiting on the pick here. Like if it's going to be the shadow though, like the shadow definitely have a hard time here, because cheerleader, meteorologist, every single person in this team comp can deal with the shadow in one way or another. This is going to be very hard, and considering that he needs at least a tie and ideally a free or 4-man to give them a fighting chance in round 3. So we are waiting on 100 selection. Let's see what would be the shadow, or maybe the hula baloo. Yeah, gonna swap into the hula baloo, because this team comp here is way too shadow counter. And I mean, hula baloo, after it got nerfed, he's definitely not as effective as before, because survivors now have their ways to counter around it. Yeah, so for hula baloo here, I think literally everyone can give the hula baloo. It's 50-50. Like the speed boosts work, but hula baloo can eventually chase up. But I mean, fire investigator may be the best one, because he only has 2 airbags, and once he got punched away, it's gone. Compared to airplane, this is free jetpacks here. So personal wise, they have free fly with effect. I guess they were really expecting the shadow. So it'll be key on how they like use it against the hula baloo, if they're able to use the fly effect to negate the damage and all. Yeah, oh, yeah, apologies, I'm hungry. I have not eaten for this tournament, lol. Anyways, moving into the game now, let's see. I think the meteorologist may be taking the first kite, because like, I think hula baloo is not that afraid of the pushback, because pushback may not be that effective depending on the terrain. Second of all, hula baloo can move fast. So yeah, let's see how this will play off. Anyways, we're heading into potentially the last match with your caster Invisible Jong and Invisible Jong, and I'll see you in the game. Alright, heading the match here, we do see a UKY will be heading straight. Not for the Meteor, just seems to be interested in Cosmos or Chokoganji here. So Chokoganji's cheerleader may have to like leave real quick. Yeah, going to leave here, and let's see. Not gonna use Inspire, probably gonna wait until the double surprise here. First Fright Mark hits, let's see. Trying for the second one. Misses it though this time, so not a bad start for Chokoganji, able to evade one of the 2 Fright Marks. I just want to rotate around here, and she does have 2 Inspire to use here. Does end up getting hit though, and double surprise is going to come in play, so you may want to speed up straight away. And unfortunately, the double surprise did not work out though. And now he's actually got stuck with the pyrotechnics there. So let's see if the reset he better like cancelled out, get silenced. I mean, so now it's gonna come in play. But now during her deceleration, it might be possible for her to get multiple hits and going to get the down straight away. Flywheel effect not being able to use in time, and we're talking about like 2 ciphers in the game, and it's already the first down. Fortunately though, the Hula Baloo does not have abnormal, so this is not that bad. And the Fire Investigator does have Tide Turner, so the Fire Investigator can try and rescue here. But the Jet, one of his 2 airbags already gone, and oh no, Cosmos end up shooting himself towards that. That was a bit of a misplay on his part. Fly effect not being effective here. Fortunately, is able to pull off the rescue with like relatively no consequences here though. So yep, cheerleader just inching to stay alive, and I apologize about that. We're not able to see what happened because I don't know what's wrong with my internet tonight, so we lost count of what happened, but we do end up seeing the cheerleader kite a bit longer and got down. And based on what happened though, it does seem like, oh, Fire Investigator, I think here the Fire Investigator's airbags are gone. Like that is, I don't think that's the best play. Apologies, I got a phone call, hold on. Yeah, apologies, my family called me and that was a rush, but anyways, we're heading to the game here. Yeah, but it seemed that just now during all that, like UKY is not able to gain anything out of the camp though, so even though like the cheerleader is not able to rebound kite past Tide Turner time, the fortunate thing is that everyone is still in half health, so, and the survivors does seem relatively scattered, so the survivors are in position to try and play for a tie here. Oh, my bad, not scattered. It's literally 3 links in the same line. But yeah, everyone is still in full health, so the survivors have to play a bit cautious here and try not to like have everyone try not to give out too many free hits. It does seem the hunter here wants to go after Amy here, but Amy is gonna rotate up early in advance. And currently I think that the plan is to have 2 survivors each on one cipher and 1 person hanging around in the center. Ooh, nice stun. And now because oh, that was a failed trapeze. Because like now that warp has been used, the survivors can safely decode the cipher at the far end, knowing that it's in no hurry. Does end up taking a hit here though, so first officer not able to use his pocket watch. I mean, he may have gone down here, but this may be a blessing in disguise because he could save it for endgame, but the meteorologist is the one coming to rescue, so it's unlikely for the meteorologist to get stuffed because she can still use her wind to come, and for UKY here, he does not really dare to go out. Yeah, I think. But here, the meteorologist does appear a bit too early. I feel like it could have been better if he waited. Oh, that's a very good hit. Hold on. If the meteorologist goes down here, though, this may be a disaster. But Fortunately, oh, never mind, double surprise was gone. Yeah, pop, and we are gonna be approaching endgame straight away. Let's see. Only Pyrotechnus remains. Gonna go down, and we do see there is the tension, and Emmys is going to rotate out of the moon gate. Front gate, head straight for the moon gate bank. Let's see, does the hunter know though? It doesn't seem like the hunter realized it. There's no detention. There's no tinnitus there. And now he knows the direction, but the thing is that Emmy still does have a pocket watch, and the fire investigator already popped out the gate, so it's very unlikely for the first officer to go down here because there's no double surprise in anything. Yeah, so with that being said, this is going to be a tie for round 2, which Kieran does mean that it's still ahead. Kieran is still ahead in favor of team LSN, as they have a 6-3 lead. So yeah, like I feel like it's the same thing. Not able to get anything out of camps is almost an identical of what happened in the 3rd round. And currently LSN is still in the lead. So now we'll have to see what's going to happen in round 3. So yeah, since it's getting late, I won't talk too much now. I'll head in the pod and I'll see everyone for round 3. See you in a bit.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bringing their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright, all feels right. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment drifts and fades away. Now the moment feels past, hold it tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. Late nights racing fast, yet we won't break. Every step, play, move, every risk. We take the lead. We chase the light, breaking all chains. And now clock hands turning, time moves on, all fading as those tears are gone. Not just a game, we built a name. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. We rise as one. We rise as one. We stand with pride.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bringing their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright, all feels right. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment drifts and fades away. Now the moment feels past, hold it tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bringing their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright, all feels right. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment drifts and fades away. Now the moment feels past, hold it tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. Late nights racing fast, yet we won't break. Every step, play move, every risk. We take the lead. We chase the light, breaking all chains. Now clock hands turning, time moves on. Oh, fading as those tears are gone. Not just a game, we built a name. We rise as one under the neon light. Chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. Stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. We rise as one. We rise as one. We stand with pride.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bringing their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright, all feels right. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment drifts and fades away. Now the moment feels past, hold it tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. Late nights racing fast, yet we won't break. Every step, play move, every risk. We take the lead. We chase the light, breaking all chains. Now clock hands turning, time moves on. Oh, fading as those tears are gone. Not just a game, we built a name. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. Stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we rise. We rise as one. We rise as one. We stand with pride.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse team SRE, bring their journey in the CLA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back one last chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. Because the line with hearts.
Alright, so we're now back into the game here, and currently the score is still 6-3, like 1 round ahead. Team LSN is still in the lead here, but 6-3 is chaseable in this tournament because we've seen that happened before. Which I believe in LSN versus Somlich, where the 6-3 got reversed 3-6, and then we head into overtime. So anything is still possible. We are seeing Seer and Professor being banned here, and oh my bad, the map. But yeah, from my knowledge here, Kaidi does also play Gamekeeper, so I feel like this may be possible. Gamekeeper does not like Professor because it's possible for the Professor to negate getting hooked with the help of his skill. And we're gonna be seeing here that there will not be Goatman. Oh my bad, I've not removed Opera yet. No Goatman and no Opera Singer available for Kaidi. But if it's Red Church Gamekeeper, it may be a bit weak if you ask me. Because like, there are a lot of high walls or tall walls of high walls here. No Novelist. No female dancer selected next, and female dancer is also decent against the Gamekeeper, having the ability to set up some slow music boxes, and this would give the Gamekeeper a heck of a time in there. And this Novelist ban is really strongly indicates that Kaidi wants to play a Gamekeeper, and I think it'll be fine for Kaidi as long as he play for a tie, because if he ends up tying, then what will happen is, if he does tie, what will happen is that AL's Hunter would need a 4-man in order to elimination in order to win. So yeah. Coordinator last pick here. Yep. So we're now waiting on the talent selection. And as I said here, if AL gets 4 banned here, they are gonna get eliminated straight away. So they definitely will. And the thing is that if they got, they definitely either want a 3-man escape or a tie / 3-man. Like yeah, just as much points as possible. But if they only tie, they still need their hunter to 4k, or else they're going to be out. So ideally, free escape is the most ideal for them. Yeah, free escape would definitely be the most ideal for them. So, after Kaidi Gamekeeper against this is also kind of difficult too, if you ask me. Because the Prospector's Magnet sort of cancel out the traps and hooks and all. And the Fiend Dancer music box would give the Gamekeeper a heck of a time. But hold on, Kaidi seems to have a different approach here. And opt for the Hula Baloo instead. I mean, Hula Baloo is decent against this team. Actually, not quite. Female Dancer does Hula Baloo is 50-50. Because yeah, like you can put the music boxes, but Female Dancer can work. Prospector is not that effective because you can push back, but Hula Baloo catch up to you fast. Force Flare Gun may work too, so, but unless Kaidi here brings like an excitement to the Baloo. So if you ask me though, this is 50-50. I see this working either ways. Alright, well, with this spawn, it does seem that the coordinator may be taking a first kite, and depending on if the coordinator brought flare gun. Yeah, so flywheel effects. I mean, if it's an excitement hula baloo, this court may have a bit of trouble. Anyways, we're heading into the match, and we'll see everyone enter the game straight away. Okay, we're now gonna head into it. It does seem that Immortal, first officer, is gonna get chased for a bit, but Caddy is definitely not interested, heading straight towards Mango's Hula Baloo, who already set up a couple of music boxes to play around in the center. And Caddy going to miss the first double surprise though, so this is going to give the female dancer a bit of some kiting room. And let's see, does Caddy opt to change target? Does not seem likely though, gonna be heading for the female dancer still. And female dancer can just drop the music box here because he knows that Akadi had no double surprise back then, but now with double surprise in play here, is able to get first fright mark, second one. Let's see, bit of a mind game, able to use a pirouette through. A very beautiful play from Mango, and because there's no trapeze to use, Akadi is just not able to get straight into it. Yeah, currently Mango here is definitely doing a very good job just merry-go-round and definitely abusing the fact that Kaidi, like his double surprises in this game so far is not that effective. Pirouette, able to pirouette out of the range here, and oh, dodge another hit. Oh my goodness, Mango's literally just dancing around the hitbox of this hunter right here. So let's see, yeah, it's gonna take a hit first obviously, and like it's almost near free ciphers, and so far Mango doesn't have a single fright mark on him in half health. So in theory, he can still last this one out for a very long time. It would pirouette away. Kaidi maybe better to just break it straight away because he ends up missing the double thing. And let's see, he still has Encore to use with, but again able to pirouette away from Mango. Is able to finally get that down, but we are talking about a free cipher kite. And the thing is, let's see, who is the one decoding here? Oh yeah, it's first officer. You can just come straight away, and then to have coordinator, flare gun, and rescue, second rescue. This is not looking good. The survivors are in position for a tie and even potentially a free escape if this continues. Unless Kaidi can take a terror shock here and prevent the rescue entirely. Otherwise, this is shaping up to be a 3-man endgame. Or 4-man endgame, I meant. Because the thing is that the coordinator can come to rescue and then use the flare gun off the chair. The weakness of Hula Baloo is after you got the rescue off, like after the person got rescue, you cannot farm. Farming does not work here. And forget about flare gun. It seems that they're gonna have a prospector here. and it's able to force the hunter to drop down, so now can last this one out. And because every single person here has tied up, borrowed time, they're not worried of this causing any like troubles. Norton here is definitely doing a very good job in playing Norton, and at this point Kylie should play for a tie. Yeah, like rescue gonna come and play here, but I don't think any of this will really change. I mean, Kylie does have the tension, but yeah, Immortal just gonna block that. Yeah, I mean, the survivors are in no hurry. They can literally wait for. They can literally like even open chests if they want to potentially play for a 4-man because there's still the flare gun and all. And I mean, so that's why they're gonna have Immortal here though. I think for Mango, yeah, I think here Mango probably have to take the hit here. Yeah, pop. Oh, 2 frag marks still, watch out. Only 1 red, dead to red, dead to red. But the encore ends up missing though. Let's see, another chance. Able to vault back through. Kieran doing a very good job in kinding this one out. Let's see, is a survivor interested for a potential 4-man? I mean, the first officer's in the vicinity, and they can also send in the coordinator to fire a flare gun to give the female dancer a bit of time. The coordinator in the vicinity here misses another encore. Flare gun gonna come into play. Female dancer making straight for it, and the prospector even have Manor to contribute. And Kieran, this double surprise cannot miss, but not able to use out the double surprise in time. The Magnet's gonna just stun, and the female dancer, the only one dangerous, able to make the grand exit. And first officer uses the pocket watch, so this would be a 4-man escape here. I am completely out of words with that 4-man escape. Yeah, like the hula balloon missed a lot of. He missed a lot, and I do mean a lot of his like double surprises and all, and that is just too fatal. And the survivors also did a very good job. So with that, this means that all it takes is for AS Hunter to take a tie, and they're going to win. The pressure is a Luna Somnia survivor to achieve a free escape, which can be difficult because AL's Hunter are also proved to be a force to reckon with. So, yeah, just unfortunate that the hula balloon did not play the best over here in this game. So yeah, with that being said, after the 4 escape, this changes everything entirely. Is it possible for AL to take the reverse sweep? With that, we're going to head into pause and we'll see everyone, which may or may not be the last game. See in a bit.
Last year, Team BLK composed of 5 college classes.
Alright, we're back, and since they are like already in it, so I'll just hop straight into it. So yeah, the score now is that all TT needs here is the tie, because obviously the hunter swapped back into TT. So no Seer and no Antiquarian. And keep in mind that Lunasomnia's Survivor, they need a free escape in order to bring this to a third round. So yeah, there's no Opera Singer and no Dream Witch to play. And I'll be expecting more fighting characters, seeing that they need a tie or a free man escape. So that's why we do see Cord and Prospector, which is pretty overload on the stun aspect. There is the yeah, no Merc next, maybe a Camping Hunter, Bonbon maybe? Question mark? I mean, Bonbon is a strong TIE Hunter, and adding with the abilities that he now has the ability to use his bombs as a detonation, this makes him even more terrifying, and seeing him banning even more Bonbon counters like Embomber, Merc, this is actually leaning towards a Bonbon if you ask me. Nova's next, like, I mean, yeah, they do have some sort of support and all, but the thing is that the Hunter can just easily pick Excitement and negate most of this stuff. I mean, the Shadow is also in play here though, but I mean, the Shadow can as long as you have a way against the Prospector. But I really feel like stuff like Bonbon, Disciple, or with Excitement, whatever, just or heck, even Night Watch Excitement may work here. Because the risk behind playing the Ivy here is that you have both the Cord Flare Gun and the Prospector's Magnus to deal with here. Yeah, so anyways, the Survivor person have been selected. And oh! Interesting pick, but it actually does make sense. Give me a moment. Yeah, the Soul Weaver will be making the appearance here. And Ray does make sense, because first of all, Soul Weaver's not afraid of the Prospector. Second of all, Soul Weaver's strong TIE Hunter, because if really things goes too bad, he can choose to spit webs to drag this past endgame. Third of all, he can also sort of like, for her, it's better for her to bring Excitement, because the Cord Flare Gun and the Novelist as a metaphor here, if they swap it during when the Soul Weaver used up a lot of her webs, this is going to be a massive problem, because she'll be out of webs. So it's better for her to just bring Excitement, negate the stun, get the first down, then it'll be hard for the survivors to get a like Freeman escape if Soul Weaver's first down occurred in a reasonable amount of time. But fortunately, the survivors does have free flower effects, and flower effects are very good against the Soul Weaver because no, sorry, I'm wrong. Flower Weaver is horrible against the Soul Weaver because like, with how fast the Soul Weaver's attack recovery is when she misses a hit, like she just stands still for 1 second and she can hit again. So this is not good. Yeah, personal wise, personal-wise, this is not looking good for Team Lunasomnia, and they need a free escape. And I'll see what trait did Soulweaver brought. If they brought excitement, then I feel like this will have be a very hard time for Team Lunasomnia. Anyways, this may or may not be the last match. Hopefully it's the last match, as I did not have dinner yet. With your caster, Invisible Joan. Okay, so let's see. Saki-chan here gonna wander around, and the trait is indeed excitement. So yeah, I think here for the court, and I mean, yeah, like it's still going to be good, because even if the court ends up using her flare gun early, like this will be good, because as long as Saki-chan does not use or like Titi does not use the webs now, even if Coordinator chooses to use her flare gun straight away before excitement time is ready, Saki-chan can still follow it up. And now, you're gonna fire straight away. I think Saki-chan here too hasty, because I literally said that you cannot fire, you cannot do that. And let's see though, gonna have a bit of a mind game situation, just mind game around these pallets, and it'll be very hard though. But hold on, like freeze web acceleration and maybe a bit better. Very dangerous flywheel effect. Here, this is a very good kite, because the excitement trait is now not working, and TC here refusing to break that pallet may not be the best move. If they would take the first hit, but that hit was fast, and now he's just playing around that same pallet again. Yeah, it's actually very low in west, but end up vaulting backwards. I think this might be a bit of a misclick on Asian Wolf, which I believe. I think Asian Wolf is Sakaiden, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Gravekeeper will be coming into rescue. So far, this is a 50-50 game, if you ask me. Like, it's possible for either side to happen, but he has excitement. That means that the Novelist and Prospector may not be that effective later, though. Oh, Gravekeeper coming in. Okay, gets the web shot on the hit though, so now this is actually a dangerous situation, because this means that for the next time... Oh, but misses the swing though. Because like this means that if a hit... Oh! The mind game! Gravekeeper trying to block, but I don't know if that's really the best play here, because... I don't know if this is really the best play here. And like the Prospector is also in the vicinity, and the Prospector might end up getting hit. Excitement straight away, and now the Prospector also cannot rescue. I feel it would be better if they just chose to decode rather than all this mess. Or maybe the plan, like the fortunate thing though is that he did force out excitement, so this does mean that for the Novelist, he can use the metaphor, but the issue with that though is this area's palace are like nearly exhausted, but Saki-chan does not realize the Novelist doing backdoor rescue at the back though, so metaphor gonna come into play here, but fortunately there's still webs to use, so let's see. Trying to get the block here. I feel like, oh no! The Novelist should have stood at that opening there to block the Novelist from going through. Like, it seems that... Oh! It seems that the survivors opened up a chest, which is the pocket watch, but it's unfortunate there that they had good plans but not able to utilize on it. And now all Saki-chan has to do is to focus on another. He has excitement, he has trump card, anything. He can chase the Novelist, or even the Prospector. It's just dependent. All he has to do now is to find a target and commit to it. He doesn't even need to do any field control. It's the survivors, like the Prospector is going to be the key, because the Prospector can counter a bit. But TC seemed that he did not know the Gravekeeper was just ducking behind and just back and forth and also saving up the threads for the main time because that's the thing with Soul Weaver. Yeah, it's able to spot out the Novelist. I mean, Novelist is a fine target to chase because the metaphor can easily get negated by... The metaphor can be easily get negated by excitement. He really just needs to find a target and commit. Yeah, and the thing now is that no one can really rescue, and since both of them are one web shot from dead, and adding on the fact that it's literally a basement, they need to get every survivor remaining in the game out. Oh, but they can't have the Gravekeeper to use the shovel. So yeah, but Saki-chan does know the approximate direction. And the thing is that even if Gravekeeper can use the shovel to dive, like, Saki-chan can just, CC can just hit out of it, and then use a web shot on the Gravekeeper here. Or even a drop down hit. Nice dodge. Able to pop, but yeah, like even if the Novelist does have a metaphor in play, he can just use the excitement to negate it. So yeah, I feel like this... Oh, a bit of a late excitement, but... Let's see. Enough threads. Flywheel. Yeah, like Novelist gonna go down here. Yeah, I just don't see how are the survivors going to get everyone out at this point. Yeah, like chair, and yep, the Cosmos. Oh, yeah. Here Saki-chan is smart. He only needs to sit here and with that spit, that seals the deal. So, with this format elimination, this does mean that Oh wait, let me just show the statistics real quick. Congratulations goes to Team AL for managing to do a reverse clutch against Team Lunasomnia, and is going to advance tomorrow. So yeah, honestly, like, it was a decent first kite, but I feel like the survivors wasted too much time trying there. I feel like they ended up choosing a route to battle, which did not work in their favor. So yeah. Oh, you're here for an interview?
I'm waiting for my teammate. Yeah, he's here.
Let's just make this brief because I did not have dinner, so I'm gonna head straight to dinner after this.
Okay, can we don't make your time more harder. Already very late, you know.
Yeah, it's also getting late, so let's make this brief. So, yeah, obvious question out of the way first. You guys just won. How does it feel?
Very happy and also very nervous just now because at the beginning we are actually losing point at the first match because of my mistake. I really feel sorry for my teammate. I shouldn't have used the third stick. I just have to use twice, then I can go. Yeah, that's my big mistake.
For me, I feel very relieved because actually I always make mistake, and then during competition I have performed badly multiple times, so I'm very nervous for this match because I scared that I will make the same mistake and look bad on stream.
Yeah, but it worked out for you. So yeah, the first round you guys touch it briefly. So I'm not gonna go into it too much. But for the hunter, like amazing job on the Freeman. So moving into the second round, like Heidi pulled up the Hell Ember. So just I want to know, were you aware of this Hell Ember selection possibility? And if you were, like, what did you prepare for it?
No, actually at the beginning we were just prepared for the Godman because we didn't think it is a Health Ember. But when it comes up and then use the blink to kill LB, actually we already know this match we can't get a 3 escape because it will be very hard. Health Ember is also one of the hunter that can camp the Cypher very well. So we tell ourselves we have to play slowly in case we get a 3 kill by hunter. We have to make sure at least get a tie. Yeah, guarantee a tie.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I can see y'all were very careful at the middle of that game with everyone scattering apart and all. So yeah, for like for your hunter, I think it's also sort of the same thing. So moving, I'll get into the survivors first before I move on the hunter. So moving on, that 4 escape, like, want to tell us how was the communications ongoing during that, because that was amazing, especially with the female dancer's kite.
I should only say at the beginning the female dancer did a very great job because the hunter actually cheat our first officer, and he like fake us trying to chase the first officer, but suddenly he changed to female dancer. But we already planned out a kiting plane for her to kite to the big gate, to make sure we won't interrupt any Cypher, and then we can rush out the Cypher to and see whether we can get a 3 escape. But when the female dancer say the hunter double surprise miss out, LB will say we can 4 escape, then he just ran over there. That gun is just like, you know, the victory ring bell. Yeah, when the hunter got stunned and then we can get a 4 escape, we was so excited.
Definitely. So for the hunter, like the Ghostman for the first round was also amazing. Like if your hunter's here, maybe want to tell us through like how was his thought process in this game to get the Freeman?
He is not here. He go to eat dinner.
Fair enough. Same deal with me. Then okay, maybe for the third round, the final round, like obviously you cannot ask your hunter directly, but like I wanted to. I'm curious, like why did Sylvie pick? Like, I was pretty surprised when that got pulled out when he needed a tie. So I want to explain. If you
discuss, try to find out a hunter that can try to get a tie in more win rate, and then we have watched a lot of competition, IJL, IVL, and we found that actually Sylvie can get a tie very easily. And if the survivor want to get more escape, they will give chance so the hunter can win.
Oh, definitely.
So because,
like the survivor the survivor side will be like very panic one, like we'll be very pressure, we'll be very panic, like they will have to like 3 or 4 escape to continue the game or win the game.
Then speaking of tie guarantee hunters, Spider is one of the best tie guarantee hunter, but actually N is also on the board, but he picked the Prospector and the Novelist, so is you cannot pick the N over there.
That's fair enough. And also as I was talking, it actually made sense because it's good against Prospector, and as long as excitement there, then Alright, so one final question. So you all will be playing against Aquarius once again tomorrow, so are you prepared for it? Ready for it?
It was 2 p.m, right?
Yes, 2 p.m.
Okay. We need to prepare a lot, because they are really strong.
Yep.
I'm gonna be very honest, it is really hard to play against them. It's extremely hard.
well, you still have to play.
But we will try our best, Yep.
Alright then. Okay. Anything else?
I think
Thank you, De Jong, for arranging the time for